Hello bachcho. So in today's video we will discuss about law of chemical combination in which total how many laws are there? Total 6 laws are there in chemical combination. So we will discuss one by one. As we know, elements combine to form molecule on the basis of some laws which are discussed below. So what is the first law? The first law is law of conservation of mass. So what does it say? It says matter can neither be created nor destroyed but converted from one form to another. So what does it mean? It means that जो matter होता है जिसके बारे में I have already discussed in my previous video that matter क्या होता है? That occupy space and having mass. जो मैटर होता है वो ना कभी बनता है कभी मतलब वो क्रिएटेड होता है या वो कभी डिस्ट्रॉयड होता है. Then what happened to matter? It only convert it from one to another. So according to law of conservation mass, as the name suggests itself that conservation, so conservation matlab kya hai? So according to this law, sum of the masses of the reactant is equal to sum of the masses of the product. I have underlined because this is important, that's why I have underlined the term. Sum of masses of reactant is equal to sum of masses of product. So let's give one example. Question is, if 6.3 gram of NaHCO3 are added to 15.15 gram of CS3COH solution, the residue is found to weigh 18 gram. Then what is the mass of CO2 released in the reaction? It will be better you just write down the example so that it will be helpful for you. So according to the question, so what will be our first step? First we will write the equation. So according to the question, what will be our equation? Our equation will be NaSCO3 reacts with CH3COH and it will give you the residue, and the residue is what? That is H2O plus CH3CONA plus CO2 is there, and among the product the H2O and CH3CONA are the residues. Got my point? Then according to the law, so sum of the masses of reactant is equal to sum of the masses of the product. So according to the question, what are the data that is given? So sum of the reactant is equal to, we are having NaSCO3 6.3 gram, whereas CH3COH we are having 15 gram according to the questions. So what is the sum of the reactant? 6.3 gram plus 15 gram, which is equal to 21.3 gram. Then next, what will be our next step? So next step should be to find out the sum of the product. So what are the sum of product? According to the question it is given, the residue is found to weigh 18 gram. So residue हमें कहाँ पे मिला है? So we got the residue in the product part which weighs 18 grams. So what is the product? So product is, acha, we have taken X. Why we have taken X? Because for the residue 18 gram is given, but for CO2 nothing is there. So for residue we have taken 18, but for CO2 we have taken X, because in the product side we are having H2O along with the CH3CONA and also CO2, for which the data has given only for H2O and CH3CONA, which is coming under your residue, but for CO2 nothing is given. So that's why for CO2 we have taken it as X. So according to the law, as we know, sum of the masses of the reactant is equal to sum of the masses of the product. So just put the data according to the formula. So here sum of the reactant is equal to how much? 21.3 is equal to sum of the product is how much? X plus 18. Got my point, student? So now what will be our aim? Our aim will be to find out the value of X. So how can we? So X is equal to, now transpose 21.3 to the RHS side. So 21.3 minus 18, then the answer will be 3.3 gram. This is so simple. So next, the next law is our law of multiple proportion. So according to law of multiple proportion, If this is our second law, we states that if two element can combine to form more than one compound, the masses of one element that combine with a fixed mass of the other element are in the ratio of a small whole number. Just write down the underlined part because these are the important or the keyword, that's why I have underlined the things. So again I am repeating students, if two element can combine to form more than one compound, the masses of one element that combine with a fixed mass of the other element are in the ratio of a small whole number. So if we will take one example, it will be helpful for you for our better understanding. Let's give one example. Suppose we are having hydrogen which react with the oxygen to gives us water. So here hydrogen is given 2 gram and oxygen also having 16 gram. Then what will be the mass of the water? 2 plus 16, that will be 18 gram. Then come to our next equation, which is hydrogen react with the oxygen so as to give us hydrogen peroxide or H2O2. So here hydrogen weighs 2 gram whereas oxygen weighs 32 gram, and so all total it gives us 34 gram of hydrogen peroxide. So here the mass of oxygen, see here oxygen we are having 16 gram, whereas in the second equation it is having 32 gram. But see what about our hydrogen? In the first equation it is also 2 gram and in the second equation also it is having 2 gram. But in case of both the equation, the mass of the oxygen is differ. So here the mass of oxygen, what will be the mass of oxygen? That is in one part that is 32 gram and in other part it is 16 gram. So here the mass of oxygen, which is 32 gram and 16 gram, combines with a fixed mass of hydrogen. And what is the fixed mass of hydrogen, bachcho? The fixed mass of hydrogen is 2 gram. It bears a simple ratio. Means how? See, if we will take the ratios between the oxygen, that is 16:32, then it will be coming as 1:2, which is a very simple and also a small whole number. So this is our law of multiple proportion. Let's give one example. Just hold on. Okay. So now our example is there. Let's take one example. Just hold on, students. Acha. So what's the example is, the question is given 3 oxides of nitrogen. Listen carefully and if possible then write down the notes also, it will be helpful for you. 3 oxides of nitrogen contained 63.6%, because we are having how many nitrogens according to the question? 3 oxides of nitrogen. It contains 63.6%, 46.7% and 30.4% nitrogen respectively. So what we have to show that? We have to show that these figures illustrate the law of multiple proportion. The question seems to be very hard, but it is very easy. Let's discuss one by one. So what will be our first step? As according to the question it is given, 3 oxides of nitrogen, means oxide of N contain, first oxide contain how much? 63.6% of N. So according to the question, 63.6 gram of nitrogen react with, because it is given in terms of percentage, so what we have to do? We have to subtract from 100, that is 100 minus given data क्या है हमारा बच्चों? 63.6. So 100 minus 63.6 gram is equal to 36.4 gram of oxygen. मीन्स हमारा ये जो 3 ऑक्साइड्स ऑफ नाइट्रोजन है ना, यहाँ पे तुम्हारा फर्स्ट केस में क्या हो रहा है? 36.4 ग्राम ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. ठीक है. सो नेक्स्ट कम टू, इसका मतलब क्या है? देन 1 ग्राम ऑफ नाइट्रोजन विल रिएक्ट विथ 36.4. हमारे यहाँ पे कितना निकला बच्चों? 36.4. और हमारा टोटल नंबर कितना गिवन है? 63.6. सो इफ वी विल टेक देम, मीन्स इफ वी विल टेक 36.4 डिवाइडेड बाय 63.6 ग्राम ऑफ O, then the answer will be 0.57 gram O. So this is our first case. Just just like our first case. Then come to the second case. According to the question, what it has given, it is giving that 3 oxides of nitrogen contain 60, just a second, 3 oxides of nitrogen contain 63.6% एंड सेकेंड केस में कितना लिखा है 46.7%. सो इसका मतलब क्या है, ऑक्साइड्स ऑफ नाइट्रोजन कंटेन 46.7% ऑफ एन. सो बिकॉज ये परसेंटेज में दिया गया है, सो इट विल बी बेटर वी विल सब्सट्रैक्ट दिस फ्रॉम 100. So 100 minus 46.7 gram is how much? That is 53.3 gram of oxygen. So इसका मतलब क्या है, जैसे हमने फर्स्ट केस में किया, just we have to follow in the second step. That is 1 gram of nitrogen will react with how much? 53.3 divided by 46.7 gram of O, that is 1.14 gram of O. Clear? Then come to our third case. So according to the question, what it has given, it has given that 3 oxides of nitrogen contain 63.6%. बच्चों ये वाला तो solve हो गया, 46.7% ये वाला भी solve हो गया. Then come to 30.4%. So 30.4% means हमें क्या करना है, पहले first we have to subtract from 100, that is 100 minus 30.4 equal to 69.6 gram of oxygen. देन हमें क्या करना है, उसको डिवाइड करना है. किससे डिवाइड करना है? सो हमें सो 1 ग्राम ऑफ नाइट्रोजन विल रिएक्ट विथ, हमारा कितना आया 69.6 ग्राम, डिवाइडेड बाय गिवन कितना है 30.4 ग्राम. सो हमारा कितना आया 2.26 ग्राम ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. सो नाउ आवर लास्ट स्टेप इज वी हैव टू टेक द रेस्पेक्टिव रेशियोज. सो कैसे करना है हमें, हमारा क्या क्या डाटा है बच्चों. इन द फर्स्ट केस वी गॉट 0.57, इन द सेकेंड केस वी गॉट 1.14, and in the third case we got 2.26. So from these three number, what is the simplest one? The simplest number is 0.57. So अभी हमें क्या करना है, each number से हमें 0.57 को डिवाइड करना है. So first 0.57 divided by 0.57, so आंसर कितना आया तुम्हारा 1. Then next number is 1.14. So इस to 1.14, तो उससे हमें कितने से डिवाइड करना है 0.57 से, and the answer will come as 2. Then next number is 2.26. Then we have to again we have to divide it with 0.57, and the answer will come as 4. So what will be our ratio? So here the ratio is 1:2:4, which proves that it is under multiple proportion. Clear?